Everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So glad to see you all. Will you raise your hand if you are a second grader? Raise your hand. Second grade people, we're so happy to see you. Charlie, I see you waving your hand there. So great to have you here, second grade class, and to everybody. So glad that we can be together on this night, on this Shabbos night, the first Shabbos of March. And let's sing ourselves into this service. Hine Matov, how good it is to be together on this day. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. All right, you guys, I'm listening for you. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Oh, and just to take a nice deep breath together and end this week. Whew, how good to end this week with all of us here on this screen. And before we light the candles tonight, we have something special for you that Bailey, who now has to unmute herself again, Bailey is going to explain to us what we are about to watch. Thank you, Bailey.
Thank you, Beth. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This past fall, the second grade community corps, which is what we call the second graders who are paired with the membership committee, made a welcoming vid hug as part of their work. The membership committee. They talked a little about ways in which they feel welcome at Temple Shir Tikvah and also ways in which we can make others feel welcome. So for those of you who haven't seen this before, you're in for a treat.
Welcome to Temple Shir Tikvah. It's a lot of fun. Welcome to Shir Tikvah. The playground is fun and the bagels are great. Welcome to Shir Tikvah. I'm glad you're here. Shalom. I like Shir Tikvah because you can sing nice songs. I like Temple Shir Tikvah because you celebrate great holidays. And you make great friends. My name is Tom. I'm in second grade. Shir Tikvah. Yeah. Just welcome. Welcome. I like Shir Tikvah because we sing fun songs. I'm excited to meet you. Bye. Welcome to Shir Tikvah. Have a fun time. You'll get to see your friends, family, and probably play with some friends on the playground if you catch them. Welcome to Shir Tikvah. Welcome to Shir Tikvah.
Hi, I'm Elliot. My favorite thing about Temple is having music time with Beth and playing on the playground.
Hi, My name is Ellie and I'm a second grader. What makes me feel welcome at Temple Shir Tikvah is the whole community around me. All the people makes me feel safe. So, welcome new members. I hope you have fun at Temple Shir Tikvah.
Oh my gosh. Could we just do another woohoo for the second grade? That vid hug is like it. I think if we watched that every day, our lives would be better. What do you think? That could be a recipe for the rest of this pandemic or the rest of our lives to see that. Second graders, that is so special. And the words you shared with us are exactly what our community is about. I love when somebody said, I'm excited to meet you. I'm just excited to meet you and welcome new members. And this is a place we feel safe and we have fun and we make friends. How lucky we are. How lucky we are to have each other, and how lucky we are to have you, second grade class, to be part of our community core, our welcoming course. Thank you so much. And now we are going to turn to lighting our Shabbat candles. And we have a member of the second grade who's going to do that with her parents with us. So we invite Ellie, we invite you to light the candles. And if you all have your candles ready, please get them ready to light also. And thank you, Ellie.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlikner shel Shabbat. Amen.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh, and how many, I don't know, I have to count a bunch of very intentional deep breaths tonight to really make room for Shabbat. So take as many relaxing deep breaths as you need to let go of this week of all the stresses and just to have room for fun and prayer and song. So let us sing Shabbat in. We don't need words for this. Bim bam, Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, chiri biri biri bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. All right, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom. Bring it up high. Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom. And we just want to say a special welcome on behalf of the second graders. If this is your first Shabbat service with us, we want to welcome you with such a warm heart. We just want to say welcome to our sacred Zoom room, our sacred Zoom Shabbat space, and welcome. And we hope you enjoy this service and you'll get to know all these songs so quickly. And hopefully one day, very soon, we'll be able to be in the sanctuary meeting each other in person. But for now, this is what we have, and we'll take advantage of it. And this next song says that these miracles happen every day, that these things that make our hearts happy, it could be something so small, But if we don't take time to notice them, we miss them. So this song says, oh my gosh, I'm just so glad to be alive, and I hope I notice these miracles that are around me all the time. A way to say ah, a way to say a way to say oh, thank God I'm alive. A way to say ah, a way to say a way to say oh, thank God I'm alive. A miracle happened today. Was I aware? Did I even care? A miracle happened today. And did I pause enough to find a way to say ah, a way to say a way to say oh, thank God I'm alive. A way to say ah, a way to say a way to say oh, thank God I'm alive. A miracle happened today. Was I aware? Did I even care? A miracle happened today. And did I pause enough to find a way to say ah, a way to say a way to say oh, thank God I'm alive. A way to say ah, a way to say a way to say oh, thank God I'm alive.
Shabbat Shalom, friends. It is so good to be celebrating Shabbat with you and to have our second graders here, adding the light of their voices and their faces to our community. What an incredible, joyful time for us as we celebrate this first Shabbat in March. And it is just dark out our windows, so we are really in Shabbat now, in this sacred day of rest. I want to tell you all a midrash, a story. The rabbis of the ancient world, rabbis who lived 2,000 years ago almost, they would read the Bible and they would have a lot of questions about what they read. And one of the ways that they answered the questions they had is they would write stories. And those stories are called midrashim. And we get to read them and read the stories that our ancestors wrote and learn about their wonderings and their answerings. And I was reading the midrashim this week, and I found one I had never seen before, and I loved. Because this week's Torah portion is the story of a major uh-oh in the Bible. So in this week, Moses has gone up the mountain and is up there for 40 days and 40 nights. And Moses is up the mountain, and all the people are down at the bottom of the mountain waiting for Moses to reappear. Now, if you had to wait for 40 days and 40 nights for something, say you said to your parents, "Can I have a glass of milk?" And they said, "Sure, I'll be right back." And 40 days and 40 nights later, you were still waiting for that glass of milk. Do you think that would feel very comfortable? I don't think so. So the people got pretty uncomfortable waiting for Moses, and they made a big mistake. And in that big mistake, they forgot that they promised that they would have a love relationship with God. And so they built something called the golden calf. And whenever I read this story in the past, I always heard that Moses, when he came down the mountain and he saw the golden calf, that he got really mad and he cracked the tablets. Hold on one second. We have a little bit of reverb from my own second graders within my house. So I'm just gonna ask them to close the door, if that's possible. I'm hearing myself. Thank you. And so I've always heard that Moses got so mad that he cracked the tablets. and that was really sad. But actually, I read a midrash today that says maybe that's not quite what happened. And I want to tell you this story because I think I like it even a little better. There's this story that Moses went up the mountain, just like I said, and stayed for 40 days. And that during those 40 days, God personally inscribed the Torah onto the tablets to Moses, so Moses could carry the Torah to the people and give it as a gift. And these words were made by the signature of the divine. And Moses descended the mountain carrying these holy tablets, and he saw the people below him. This is just like what happens in the Bible. And the people were worshiping and celebrating the golden calf, even though they weren't supposed to be. Moses cried out to God, "Look at what our people are doing. If I bring them this Torah, this incredible Torah, inscribed with the divine hand, with the holy hand, they will make this an idol too. They will think that the Torah is what we are supposed to be worshiping, and they will worship it instead of you. What are we going to do?" So God hears the cry of Moses and sends a strong wind, which blew the tablets right out of his hands. They smashed his feet into 1,000,000 particles of dust, each particle now carrying the signature of God. And then God sent all the winds, the north wind, the east wind, the south wind, the west wind, and they lifted up all of those millions of holy particles, each unique, each inscribed by the hand of God, and they scattered those particles across the whole wide world until a fine dust covered our planet. If the people wish to know me, said God, they can ponder and appreciate, they can notice and love my creation. When their eyes are opened, they will see my handwriting everywhere. I love this midrash for so many reasons, but the two that stood out to me this week is I love the idea that when we look around at the world, we are invited to wonder and love. And the other reason I loved this midrash this week was something that I thought was a huge mistake turned out to be a great opportunity. Each of us make mistakes in our lives, and I think our tradition invites us to always learn and always see the opportunity from it. I invite us to sing a song with Beth about our wonder at the world around us.
That was so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us, Rabbi Cari. What a beautiful midrash that is. And now let us sing, you guys. Love the earth, love the sky. And second graders, if you guys could be the leaders in the hand motions, you can teach everybody on Facebook and on YouTube and wherever people are watching, you can teach them how to do our amazing hand motions. So kids and adults, if you don't know the hand motions to this song, just find a second grade screen and they will show you how to do it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drop of water. I can feel it in my body, in my spirit, in my soul. Let's do it again. Love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drop of water. I can feel it in my body. Nice job, you guys. In my spirit, in my soul. Hey, 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 oh. Hey, 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 oh. Hey, 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 all right, now in Hebrew, Adama, Vishamayim, Chom ha'esh, Tzlil ha'mayim, Ani Spirit in my soul. Way to go, second graders and other folks who know this. That was beautiful to watch on the screen. And friends, it is now time for us to say Shabbat Shalom. Lecha Dodi. Come on, friends, let us welcome this Shabbos together. Let's feel it in our bodies, in our spirits, and in our souls. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat, nekavla, nekavela, lecha Dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat, nekavla, nekavela. Now a deep breath. Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, shalom u'mevorach. Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, shalom u'mevorach. And many thanks to Dan Lieber for creating our beautiful slides, our beautiful photography for tonight. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I am home. And reminding ourselves of the connectedness of everything that lives and breathes on this whole planet, that we are all part of one, that we all belong. So let us now recite these words of the Shema. If you want to, you can close your eyes and feel the big hug all around you that says you belong. You belong here. You belong to something larger than yourself, and you are loved. Ve'ahavatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch ata Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. And now in our prayers, we turn to a different passage of the Torah. And this time it's when Moses and Miriam and all of the Israelites have crossed the Red Sea. and they're aware of that miracle that they've just lived through. And they say, who is like you, God, who can do these things that allowed us to escape into freedom? And we say, Mi chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot oseh fele, oseh fele. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot oseh fele, oseh fele. And now we turn to the words of the Amidah. This is known as the standing prayer. And this is a time for you, for all of us, to have a moment of quiet, even while we're all together, to be able to pray for ourselves, for those we love, to just reflect on the week that you just had, and to think about the days to come. How do you want to spend your days? What is important to you right now? And so we begin with these words, Adonai sefatai tiftach, please God, open my lips. Adonai sefatai tiftach, ufi yagid hilatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftach, ufi yagid hilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chasdei Avot ve'imahot, Umevi Geula livnei v'neihem, Lema'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezerat Sarah. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol ata rav lehoshia. Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Zomech noflim verofe cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishene afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umidom elach, Melech mimit umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata lahachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. We're going to move into a song that is a specialty of our second graders. Still in this prayer time. And if you need help with these hand motions, again, find a screen of second graders. This song is called Every Morning the Sun Comes Up, and every evening the sun goes down. Every morning the sun comes up, every evening the sun goes down. Well, it's a beautiful thing, the way it all works together, and the world goes round and round. The minutes and the hours and the days go by, months turn to years, but I don't know why. God makes it all happen right before our eyes. Nice job, you guys. And the world goes round and round. All right, everyone, let's try it again. Every morning the sun comes up, and every evening the sun goes down. Well, it's a beautiful thing, the way it all works together, and the world goes round and round. The minutes and the hours and the days go by, months turn to years, and I don't know why. But God makes it all happen right before our eyes, and the world goes round and round. Oh, beautifully done. Oh. So at this time in the service, this is when we turn our prayer thoughts, our heart thoughts, to those who are in need of healing. These could be people that we know, people that we love, and this could just be sending healing thoughts and prayers to people you don't even know. But like last week, we sent it to the people who are living in Texas who had that terrible, terrible storm. So while we're in this time, you guys, think of those you'd like to send healing prayers to, for their bodies, for their minds, for their spirits. And you can put their names in the chat. You can just hold them in your heart. And I'm going to read a list of people that we as a congregation are praying for, and then we'll sing our prayer for healing. We send healing prayers to Carrie Labine, to Harriet Snyder, and to Charles Snyder, to Jude Ehrenstein, to Ann Pillow, Brian Fitzgerald, Chris Buteau and the Buteau family, to Beverly Weinberger, Eliyahu Yona Ben Rivka, Lynn Goldsmith, Jerry Mills, Jerry Kuby, Marion Feldman, Vera Ventura, to Bernice Moy and Colleen Berry, to Alan Lee, to Chris Lee. We send healing prayers to Wendy Fuld, Samantha Bader, to Tessa Goldlust, Russ Weiss, Michael Slonim, to Janet Akmajian Crawford and Carol Caponegro, to Paula Kravitz, to Robbie Tovey, and to Sonia Marks. We send healing prayers to Judy Angel and to Jean Borowski, to Andy A. and Leon Patrick Young, to Arlene Ponte and to Jeff Alexander, to Alan and Joe Travis, Fiona Sutton, Jeanette DeMarco, Ayana Masla, to Marla Weiner, to Nelson Lovins, to Jill and Louis Landsberg, and Joyce Bean, to Kristen Geffen, to Norman and Fran Waxler, and to Sue Boardman. We send healing prayers to Angela Panzone, Linda and Fred Lukasik, and to Nancy Alpert, to Peter Nichols, to Lester Siegel, to Ed Snow and Emma Watkins, to Izzy Morse, to the Mortel family, to Janice Weisenfeld, Joel Seiner, to Rosalind Hoffman, and to Judy Planchin, to Bernice Hutzler-Stein, Debbie Gilman, Neil Daniels Midman, and Abraham Lyon. We send our prayers to Patty Shepard and Mary Jane Gendra, to Jennifer Chase, Ellen Lee, Judy Donaldson, to Isaac Altman Sagan, and to Rabbi David Nelson, to Jeff Bray, Arlene Edelson, Vicki Oman, Melissa Martin and her daughter Cassie, to Ken Blumberg, and to Jimmy Krasnow. Continued prayers for Asher Guy Ben Chava Hirsch Shmuel, the Medeiros Rockenmacher family, to Justin and Jen Alexander, to Gladys Schuker, to Claude Lieber, Nancy Lazaro Lieber, to Bob Friedman, to Kathy Nath, and to Mason Lee. And for all those we are praying for, you can say this for yourself also if you are in need of healing in body, mind, or spirit. Let's send this healing energy out to all across the planet who need it. Mi sheberach avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mikor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. And you guys, you know what I love the most about our community is that we are a sanctuary for each other. And it doesn't even matter if it's been a year since we've been in our own sanctuary together. We make it happen wherever we are. So let's sing and let's say to each other, yes, I am going to be a safe space for you, and thank you for being a safe space for me. Adonai, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Now add in your harmony. Adonai, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Sing it one more time. Adonai, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you. And my heart could hear you all singing with that. It's beautiful.
Beth taught tonight that one of the things we do when we are in community is we pray for those who are in need of healing. Another thing our community does together is remember. We remember those people who touched our lives, whose memories are a blessing to us, even though they are no longer alive. And we say the names of those who we love, who loved us, who we remember and honor. If there is somebody you are remembering tonight and you want to add their name to the chat function of the technology you are using, our sacred community can see that name and hold it as part of ours. 1 second. This week, our community acknowledges the loss of Rich Baker, Joel Meeks, and Ron Denhart. We are in the period of Shloshim for Matt Lunan and Cheryl Ruxin. We stand and acknowledge the yard sites for Norma Scheiman, Judy Einzig, Toby Malman, Rochelle Kianowski, Alan Aaron Finder, Joseph Zegas, Arthur Kling, Richard Karp, Bernard Strauss. And we are in the first year of mourning for Billy Mortel, for Helen Kranzer, for Myra Perez, Ida Burshad, Jim Medford, Jerry Sachs, Shirley Siegel, and Jack Langerman. Do you want to say the name?
And Diana.
And Diana. Dee Dee remembers Diana. Our voices become one with the words of mourners Kaddish. We rise in body or in spirit, bringing our whole selves to the act of remembering.
Yeah,
that's perfect. Yit gadol v'yit gadash shemei rabba, be'alma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayachon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'gala v'zman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach le'olam u'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudasha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. May the one who makes peace and harmony in the heavens bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world, to which we say, Amen.
So it is now time for us to do one last song, and this will conclude our service already for tonight. Second graders, it's been so lovely to have you here with us, and to everybody, what a joyful Shabbat it is. Just a special shout out to Bailey Starr, who makes our school run so beautifully. A big yay for Bailey. And to Angela Schatz, our second grade teacher, who is amazing. And you guys, you are our tree of life, because we know with you all here, with your creativity, with your voices, with your dancing, with your art, with your beautiful hearts, that we will continue to go on and on and on. So let us be your roots and your trunk of your tree, and may your branches and may your leaves continue to shine and grow, and may you continue to teach us Torah. So let us end our Shabbat service singing, "It is a Tree of Life." 1, 2, 3. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. All right, shalom, 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 shalom. Here we go. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. All right, blast me with some shalom, 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 shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. You're welcome to stay here for some conversation if you'd like. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube and you'd like to come join us, just join us on our Zoom link for our Shabbat service.